What's up, people? It's Omar Farouk here from TryonLeague, and today I have the third part of my series, my top 5 small forwards of all time. So without further ado, let's just get this going. So my 5th best small forward of all time, which may be a surprise. I don't know, people probably have never heard of him. John Havlicek. Now I'm going back in the day. And John Havlicek, he played for the Boston Celtics, and this is at the time when the Celtics won like 11 championships, and he was part of 8 of them, so 8-time champion. And he also won the championships with the Celtics even in the 70s. He was really an amazing all-around player. He could do it all. He could score, he could rebound, he could just be a playmaker. He could do everything. Play defense. He was just an amazing player. And he's 13-time All-Star, which is, so he was no joke. He's, obviously one of the 50 greatest players of all time. He's in the Hall of Fame. Just a great all-around player. And when Bill Russell, the leader of the Celtics, one of the best players ever, when he holds John Havlicek in such high regard, this guy obviously was really good throughout his career. My number 4 best small forward of all time is Elgin Baylor. He is also another old guy, and he played for the Lakers for his entire career, and he was like the high flyer, the first high flyer that the NBA had ever seen. He was like the first guy that would be just soaring through the air, dunking in on people, and really just a great scorer. He was the one that had set the record before Michael Jordan broke it of the most points in a playoff game with 61. And he averaged 27 points per game, and he averaged, get this guy averaged almost 14 rebounds a game. It's pretty boss. that is a pretty boss. 11-time All-Star, and he was 10-time All-NBA first team, which really says a lot about you. A lot about how good you are. He never got to win a championship. The year he retired was the year that the Lakers won the championship. But just a great player, and he really revolutionized the game. Number 3 best player of all time, as you can see here, I don't have the gameplay, but I got highlights, which is even better, is Dr. J, Julius Erving. He was the pioneer of not really a pioneer, but he really revolutionized the way the game was played above the rim. Just high flying, soaring with his afro, at least at the beginning of his career. He was just a great player for the NBA. And people like, oh, he was just a dunker. No, he also did a lot of other things on the court as well. He won an NBA championship. He was the MVP in the NBA, and he was also MVP in the ABA. In the ABA, he also won championships. He's an 11-time All-Star. He's been on the NBA All-First Team 4 times. He's one of the 50 greatest players of all time, and he averaged 24 points, and then he averaged also 9 rebounds a game and 2 steals per game. So this guy really, he was just really an all-around great player, and much respect to him, because he's really paved the way for guys like Michael Jordan and Vince Carter, these dunkers. He was the first real awesome dunker, you could say. And the number 2 small forward, my number 2 small forward of all time, is LeBron James. Now I think it's only a matter of time before he becomes the best, but right now he has to stay at number 2. Really, as much as I don't like him because he's on the Heat, I can't really, this guy's been amazing. He's now 2 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs, 4-time MVP of the season, 9-time All-Star. He's just been amazing. If you look at his career averages, 28 points a game, 7 assists a game, and 7 rebounds a game. That's impressive. Alright, and he also has almost 2 steals a game. The guy's been really good, and he's had very great years. I think I still don't like him. I'm just giving respect to him, but man, LeBron James is the real deal right now. He's the king of the NBA right now, and I think it's only a matter of time before he becomes the best small forward of all time. But until then, the guy that I have at number 1 is Larry Bird. He was just the most, he didn't really care about all the fanfare or anything. He was just, I'm here to win, and he won 3 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVPs. He won 3 MVPs in a row, and 12-time All-Star. His career probably would have been longer if it wasn't for back issues that he ended up having. And not only that, he ended up becoming coach and became coach of the year, and then became executive, and then became executive of the year. So he just really excelled in everything. He averaged 24 points, 7 assists a game, 10 rebounds a game, and he was, like with Magic Johnson, the 2 saviors of the NBA when the NBA was going way down in the late 70s. Him and Magic Johnson brought it back, and they created a great rivalry. I mean, Larry Bird is just amazing. Just a knockdown shooter, just an amazing player. So that's my list. I'm pretty sure everyone's thinking, oh my god, where's Scottie Pippen? He's my number 6. That's a whole nother debate for another time. But please let me know in the comments what you think about my list, what your top 5 is, and my next video will be the power forwards. And until then, subscribe, like, comment, please share this channel with all your friends, buddies, anybody, and so long.